Hey guys, I'm here to go over your lessons for the week of 4/20. Okay, this week's objective, the first objective is we will name the parts of a clock and describe its role in telling time to the hour. Our next objective is we will tell time to the hour and to the half hour. We're going to go over those first. Okay, so in your packet, you should have been given a clock, an analog clock, that's what this is called, and a digital clock. So these are two different types of clocks. These you might see around school, usually hanging on the wall somewhere in a doctor's office. These are like on a phone, or maybe your parents have a digital clock next to their bed, or maybe they have a watch, or you have a watch that has a digital clock on it. Or maybe you even have a watch, or your parents have a watch that have an analog clock on it. Okay, those are the two types of clocks that we're going to talk about in this week's lesson. So I have linked a video with Moby. So it's a Brain Pop Junior video, and they talk about parts of a clock. I challenge you to go to the end and take the quiz. Should say easy, and it might have hard on there. If you do it, email me and let me know that you did it. And if you made 100, which I know you will, just let me know. So we're going to talk about parts of the clock. So when we look at a clock, Ms. Pollard's got her little clock right here. We have two hands. Okay, we have the hour hand, which is usually the short hand, and then we have the minute hand, which is the long hand. Okay, this is the one that's going to tell us the minutes. This is the hand that will tell us the hour. Okay. We'll just talk about kind of why is time important. Things in your life, like when you get up for breakfast, is that important? Should you eat breakfast at 1 o'clock in the afternoon? What time do you go to bed? That's very important, so you can get enough sleep. So you might want to check those hours when you get up and eat breakfast. Check those hours when you have lunch. Check those hours when you go to bed. On any type of clock that you have around the house. Your assignment for this week is to find and color. Okay, so we're going to do time to the hour. We're going to talk about that real quick. And then we're going to talk about time to the half hour. So it's telling you to color the hour, the ones with the hour time, to red, and the ones to the half hour are going to be blue. So when we talk about to the hour, we talk about the hour hand being at any number. So let's just say for giggles, it's at 5. And we want it to be 5 o'clock, or to the hour. So to the hour is going to be, the minute hand is always on the 12. So we have, Miss Pollard just a little off, there we go. So 5 o'clock, okay? So then we can switch it around, you can play with it. Maybe you go to bed at 8 o'clock, okay? So we have 8 at the hour hand, and at the minute hand, we have 12. Always going to be at 12 to the hour, okay? On a clock, there are 60 minutes, which makes up an hour. 60 minutes, so all the ticks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, so 60 minutes in an hour. So let's talk about the half hour. Okay, so let's say that your bedtime is 8:30. Okay, the half hour is going to be at the 6, half an hour. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Talked about fractions last week. So half of 12 is 6. Okay, so the half hour, our minute hand would be at 6. We can change it. So maybe you eat lunch at 12:30. We have 12:30. Okay, So remember, when you look at those half hours, your minute hand is going to be at the 6. And when you look and color those hours, your minute hand is going to be at the 12. Okay. All right. The next objective that I have on here is we're going to look at measuring lengths, and we're going to look at measuring shortest to longest, and longest to shortest, excuse me. Maybe not. Thought I had to sneeze. So I put on here extra for extra credit, just if you want to. Okay, find items at home and then line them up from shortest to longest. Okay, and then do it the opposite. Do it from longest to shortest. And then you guys can take a picture of that, send it to me through email or Dojo, and I'll give you some extra points for it. And then in the next video I send, it's going to be the end of the Unit 6 assessment. I'm going to read that to you. And again, if your parents have any questions, comments, or concerns, please email me, text me, call me. I can set up a Zoom. I can set up a Google Hangout. We can do whatever we need to do virtually to help you out. So I hope you guys have a great day, a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.